You guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Yes, it's your boy. The fact that I'm always saying yes, and it's amazing, actually. Trust me. Anyways, it's your boy Daki. I'm spelled Darkiee. Quick one. Hilda Basi has broken the world record officially. Like yesterday evening, it was said that the Guinness guys actually had this comment saying, yes, she has done it, but then they have to like be sure of all of those modalities and all of that and everything. So it kept some fans in worry, like, what's going to happen? Are they going to cancel this stuff and all of that? But then we saw the dancer Kafi came out to say that's normal procedures. These guys will make sure they check everything to make sure that she did all of that. But then, good news, they've confirmed and it has been set on record that Hilda Basi is the first person to do to have like the longest stretch for 100 hours. Amazingly. Either congratulations. We all are with you on this one. The journey is just beginning. Trust me, it's going to be a very long ride, and at every point of that journey, enjoy yourself to the fullest. Like go on trips, I kind of saw like an airline say we'll give you one free ticket, bro. I'll break record. Well, yeah, you guys enjoy yourself. Enjoy. It's gonna be a very long journey. You're gonna have like tours, all of that. Enjoy yourself to the fullest. Don't forget, make all the money you can make. Everything, make every money you can make. Anyways, we're happy for you, and Nigerians are solidly behind you on that one. Quick one, straight to the news. This is me welcoming you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music and that across the country. Today we'll begin with You Know Who, I Know Who. That reminds me of Salman. Anyways, OBO is the conversation. I saw where in South Africa it became Nigerian artist with the most certifications in the country. South Africa it's not like Ghana, it's not like Cameroon, it's not like mm, like there are places where Nigerian songs are thriving heavily. Yeah, South Africa is a very difficult space to thrive when it comes to like Nigerian songs. And then for the fact that Davido has earned 6 certifications, it just shows the fact that he is doing something right. Platinum, double platinum, multiple platinum to songs like Blow My Mind, Jowo, Risky, A Good Time, D&G, Assurance. Assurance is one amazing song. You know, you just cannot. You know, going back to see all this song again, you just discover that Davido song is timeless. Like sincerely, because from Jowo to Risky, like the Risky vibe is still in my head. Like you see, as play to head, like risky. Like it knows what to do when it comes to song, and you play those songs like 10 years after, and then you still want to dance to it. If you want to argue with me, come to the comment section and let us talk. And then moving on to so where he came to tell Odumodu that he's proud of him, and then he said Odumodu is going to win the next rated artist of the year, and all of those conversations were like, is it this year? Is it upper year? Because we know for this year, Ashake is definitely going to win it. If Eddies do otherwise, we'll get to see Olamide Part 2. But anyways, moving on. I saw the video timeless. I saw the point where he dropped the unavailable EP. He didn't post this, he just dropped it. And fans came out to say, why would you do that? You are bigger than this and all of that. But regardless, at a point, it was for the Nigeria Apple Music Top album and everything. Timeless was number one, and then at a time, unavailable EP was number two. But at the moment as we speak, it has been displaced from number two to about number seven. Thereabouts, they've taken it back to where it belongs, and gradually it is going back to its roots. Asa and his team come and carry your EP because Nigerians are sending back. As a matter of fact, it's not fans saying Davido shouldn't have done that. Because if you check the EP, yeah, you'll find stuff like unavailable fast acapella, unavailable instrumental, unavailable the slow pace, the fast pace, then the fast paced. It was not really important. But then they came through with it, and they made figures and numbers with it at the time. Moving on, we saw Davido actually coming out to say that the video for Phil, he has arrived, he has received it, and he has approved it. It's a final court received and approved. The question is, when are you dropping this one? Obviously, we know when they drop this one is another time to push Phil, and let's see what Phil will do of the album. Let me remind you, 17 track album, they've only pushed one song that's unavailable, and now Phil is set to come to the conversation. Now the question is, will they do an EP for Phil? Like maybe a fast pace. Oh my keton, if a video, oh my keton, oh my laptop. Look like you're speaking in tongues, you're praying. But then let's see what happens with these guys. And now moving on, so for the Spotify African East playlist, Kante is on number one, which had Fave on it, and obviously unavailable with Musa Keys that surpassed 16 million streams on Spotify. Rema is the next guy on the news. On Audio Mark, Rema has about 300 million plus career streams on Audio Mark. And then we saw Rema on the stores in Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Delhi, where he gave them amazing performance. I don't care whatever you paid. I don't care how much you paid. Whatever amount you paid for that show, Rema gave you your money and plus on top. He added plus to it. He gave them what than their money. Trust me. Performance was top notch. Energy was vibey. Like everything to song selections, everything were on point. You saw where it came dancing instead, giving them the Burna Boy vibe and all of that. Trust me. If you think you paid too much for that show, yeah, he gave you more than what you paid for. And obviously, you could feel the love from these guys because they came out all in their numbers to support this guy. I kind of saw a record where the first day, they had like a massive shutdown. Second day was a bigger venue. The number increased. Third day, the number increased. So if you miss the first one, I'm sure they went to their friend like, that guy is all too. Second one, they all came. And then third one, almost everybody came. So it was a big one, very, very big one for Rema at the time. Moving on, I saw for the Billboard 100, last week Rema was on number 5. And that was the highest number ever picked by an African artist to get to that one. Number 5 is the highest so far by any African artist in the world. Rema is the first person. He got number 5. And then we were talking about how was it going to go higher than that, maybe to make top 3 or come down. But whatever it is, and when your songs drop, people drop projects. A lot of EPs and all of that drop. But regardless, Rema still maintained his ground, gained solidarity, and say, yeah, we die here. Rema is number 5 this week again. Retained that one with Selena Gomez, and obviously, if you recollect, yeah, it was like the same run he had for number 7. He came to number 7, he retained 7, and he went to 5. So now he's retaining 5. Is he going to 3? Let's see what happens in coming days. For the Afrobeat chart for the Billboard, Rema remains number 1 with 37 weeks, and it broke his own personal record of 36 to 37 weeks, and an amazing one. The question is, which song is going to take this one off Rema? Because if we be sincere here, like sincerely, apart from Davido's project here, and few other artists, I won't mention names here, but then a lot of these songs coming out really don't look like they can do this. So it's just looking like I just take off the year and have number 1 throughout the year because with the run he's having, it's gone. It's gone. Except one artist take off the mind and Bowers to drop one amazing song that can do this. But if not, Rema is set to take on the year with number 1. And then moving on, we saw for the India folks, just after concluding the store in India, Rema is now eligible for 15 platinum in India. Remember CK is on what? I think CK is 20. Yeah, CK is about 20 platinum eligible by the way. Rema is now 15, is now eligible for 15 platinum in India. Yeah, then Diamond in Mexico. It's just amazing how this guy is doing his stuff. Yeah, he comes to a place, do a show, do a tour, and then if your guys are like, "Wow, this guy is good. Let's listen to the song," and then the more you stream the song, the more you get certified in that country, and it has been a roller coaster. Mexico have joined the team, and then maybe you're going to say, "Mexico, I want to have a tour in your country." It's going to be a big one. But what we know at the moment is that Jerusalem is the next spot, and we all are waiting to see what Rema wants to do in Jerusalem. I used to think the way the Bible called those places, like a very holy city, they don't listen to worldly song and all of that. But Rema is not in Godfrey. I'm just saying. And then moving on from that, we have Joeboy as the next guy on the news. We saw Joeboy coming out to speak about his album, and then he said, global domination after the album on God. Then May 19th, I'm going to be dropping a single with Benson and Odumodu Black. At the time, no name. The single doesn't have a name yet. It just says dropping that one, and then their names were there, and then we said that project is done. Obviously, we saw where he said this album will change everything. May 19 with Freest, track list go bust your brain, no worry. We saw where he came out to explain what happened at St. Lucia, where he said he traveled over 40 hours, and then when he got to, you can imagine that how we feel, yeah, when you travel over 40 hours to space, and then your DJ just held the mic and like turn the F up, and in space like that, they don't use the F words, and boom, everything's scattered. Because with St. Lucia, you don't use the F words. It's like they prohibit it and everything. And then the DJ, thinking it was in Lagos, thinking it was in I don't know. I don't know what the conflict is. But then he used the F word, and then they saw everybody fuming at him. And then the promoters came out to say Joeboy couldn't perform any longer because of the words he used. DJ was sent off, and obviously Joeboy was threatening to be arrested and sent out if he did not leave the stage. But then he's saying that he'll be back for his fans in St. Lucia, and he will certainly come back for them. This time with a better DJ, or maybe same DJ, but obviously more careful with words. Tracklist is out for Joeboy. The album is going to be out on Friday. Body and Soul is the name of the album, and then we have 15 tracks on this one. One particular track is just fitting me because I know this person personally. We have number one, Normally with Benson and Odumodu Black. That's the first track. Body and Soul, number two. Check My Phone, number three. Luzia, number four. Dufel Bag, number five. Contour, number six. Interlude, Oliekun, number seven. Waiting Be Love with CK, number eight. Woman with Oxlade, number nine. Chicken Spice and Curry with Ludacris. Ludacris is becoming like Chris Brown now because we saw Black Bones featuring him, and now Joe Boy is saying, "I also want to work with Ludacris with that one called Chicken Spice and Curry with Ludacris." Wow, I can't wait to see what that song sounds like. Better number 11, Sip Alcohol number 12, Slowly number 13, and obviously the best for you featuring Kemena, good guy, number 14 and 15. We have Ali. Joe Boy is saying he probably saw that the track will bust our brain. Trust me, this track list bust my brain big time. We have amazing features: Kemena, Ludacris, CK, Odumodu with Benson, Oxlade. Amazing guys on that one, amazing guys. And we all can always on Friday to see what CK has to give to us, his fans, so that we can face that project for the just maybe CK. I mean, Joe might just be the next guy to take over the number from Rema. Maybe. So let's want to see what Joe Boy has to give us on this project. If he drops it, I will come back and tell you if it's gonna make number one. But in the meantime, fingers crossed, and let's see what these guys have to offer us. Guys, we've come to the end of this one, and trust me, I'll catch you guys in the very next one.